So I've got a 2011 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. I've got the 3.8, and I was having EGR issues like most people have. And it's been going on for about 4 years, and I started finding all the videos. I watched all the same videos that everybody else had, and I kept waiting for the time that I was going to be able to get in there and change it out. The code I had been getting all of my life, or for the last 4 years, has been P0406, and it was a high circuit issue. I never got the stuck open. I never got the stuck closed. But I would always clear it for a time by replacing my PCV valve. I would come in here, replace that, and I'd go inside, code would be off. And then when it'd come back on, that'd be, okay, I guess I need a new PCV valve, because that would always clear it off. They would clear it off the permanent and the temporary. That was a pretty interesting result that I got. But I finally had an opportunity here to take my fender off and replace the EGR valve. And I did all the things. This isn't going to be a long how-to. I'm just going to tell you the things that worked for me and all the other videos that I saw. Obviously, yeah, the best way to come in here is do this. If you can take the tire off, I reckon go for that. I just turned it out of the way. And there's my new one behind my frayed ground wire that I got to get replaced. Yeah, the top bolt is as hard as everybody says it is. If I could do something again, my lesson learned would have been I would have attached this EGR tube first rather than attaching it to the block first. That's a regret I have. It would have worked better after I'd taken everything off, and when I came to put the new one in, the order of putting it back on is do the plug first, and then I would have put the EGR tube on, and then I would have put it onto the block. That plug was pretty hard. I had to, see if I can't, I had to get a little screwdriver to get that little red tab to pull off. I wish I would have came up here first and or I wish I would have pushed it out of the way and unlocked it before I had completely taken it off the block, because that was pretty wonky and hard to do. How I was able to get in there, I saw another guy, he put a ratchet strap, because this transmission dipstick tube will absolutely get in your way. I saw another guy put a ratchet strap on there. That worked, except I had to go through my fuel line, and I had to put the ratchet, like the little hook, through here, and then around the tube. That was the only way I could get it to hold, or else it keeps slipping off and flying off. I didn't have any other way. If you have another way to ratchet it on there, and then I did. I ratcheted it out of the way, and I got plenty of space in there. It did kind of kink my vapor tube here, the one that goes to my purge valve, but I don't think it gave me any issues. That was a little concerning, but I think it all worked out. So that was the first thing I did from watching the video, was I ratcheted that over. Then that got out of the way. I went and bought a 12-point, like a really aggressive 10 mil socket, and I was hoping to use like a longer breaker bar to get in there, but I couldn't. You have to have just a small ratchet to get in there with, whichever one. If you can get a fine tooth one, that's better. And you just got to go at it for a time, and then you can get it off. But because I watched all the videos, it went a lot faster. So I would just follow those videos that say that. You got to get this dipstick tube out of the way. And then that first one you're going to want to go for is that top bolt on the back that nobody can get a video of. You just got to get in there up on the back side. That's the first one you want to break loose, and then break that. And then everything goes pretty easy from there, as long as you follow the video. So, and just to clear everything else out, because I'm at 225,000 miles, because I bought this Jeep brand new at 3 miles, so I put every single mile on there. It's 225,000. I'm at 7,500 engine hours, and it was just starting to. I kept getting a cylinder 5 misfire as well, and it was kind of going through in the spark plug. Like when you look at it, it looks like the cylinder's getting hot, and so I kind of traced everything down to, I think it's with the codes I've been getting from the exhaust system. With that, I went ahead and replaced this purge valve, my purge canister, and the EGR, and then I cleaned my throttle body, and I put a new map on there. Probably didn't need to, but I did it anyways. And now I got no more rough idling. All the codes are cleared out, and that pretty well solved my problem.